I'm Mackenzie Parascondola, and we're here with Iona's very own Professor Donnarumma. Professor Donnarumma has just recently been to Athens, Greece, and could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. It was a course that I created. It was called Theater in Classical Greece, and I specifically created for the study abroad program. I've been teaching the Greek theater and the Greek history for many years in my theater history course, but this was exclusively geared towards study abroad and taking the lessons that we were learning in class, the names of the playwrights, Sophocles, Euripides, Aristophanes, and then going to the actual places where they walked, where they taught, where they performed, was an incredible experience and really one that can't be duplicated in the college classroom. It has to go to Athens to really be a fully embodied experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how long have you been teaching theater here at Iona, or in general, since you started working in this?
Started here in 2005, and I created the Iona College Theater Ensemble in 2005. So I've been here for a good 13 years, and but I've been teaching theater since 2000, since I graduated with my graduate degree. But I've been in the theater field for, I would say, a good quarter of a century, for over 25 years. Because before I pursued my degrees, I was performing, directing in New York and the surrounding areas as well. So a lot of years under my belt.
And what developed, like, what helped you develop your passion for that? You've been working for so long.
Yeah.
There definitely is passion behind following that career.
Right. Well, of all the art forms, and this is my personal opinion, of all the art forms of visual arts, of dance, of music, I think theater is really the purest form of art, where you get the honesty, you get the depth of character, of story, in such a unique way, in an unvarnished way, that it really made me gravitate towards that art form. Showing stories, showing characters, showing situations in that extremely truthful and unvarnished way really drew me to that form. And then when I got the appreciation of it, I wanted to share it with students as well, for them to experience that amazing and incredible and valuable art form.
And so why was it so important for you to take them to Greece specifically?
Well, Greece is the cradle of theater. It's really where it all began. And what's amazing about it is, for 4,000 years, when theater was created in ancient Athens, to now, it really hasn't changed so much. The structure of theater has remained the same. The characters have remained the same. So bringing the students to the origin of theater and connecting to what is now modern theater, and seeing how it hasn't really changed was, an extremely incredible experience for them to see the process hasn't changed that much. And what we're learning now in the classroom is actually what they were learning 4,000 years ago. Of course, the times have changed, but the fundamentals haven't.
So what was very important for you to see while you were there? So it was all of these students' first time, I can presume.
Yes.
Going to Athens and studying theater there, walking in those footsteps. What did you see? What was important for you to show them?
Well, I think the two most important things to see there, and we saw everything that we could in 6 days, but I think the two most important locations were the Acropolis, because that was really the center of everything in ancient Greece, the center of democracy, the center of art, the center of medicine, of education. It was all there. The second most important location was the theater at Epidaurus. And that was where the drama unfolded. That was where the playwrights made their mark, and that is where today we study those playwrights. And to be in that location where the playwrights actually walked and talked and debated and won prizes cannot be duplicated, and extremely, extremely valuable.
It had to be incredibly inspiring to be in such a place like that as well.
It really was. The students, myself, the other people there, there's just something about that place that's intangible, that you can actually feel power in that place. And it makes sense because that's where the ancient Athenians put their theater and put their medicine and put their democracy. So it does have a power. And when you go there, you can feel a presence there. That's pretty amazing.
Would you say that was your favorite thing to see?
That was up there. We also went to the Temple of Poseidon, which is an incredible view of the ocean. It's set upon a very tall hill, and when you get there, it's probably one of the most peaceful places on earth that I've been to.
That sounds so beautiful. You're really persuading me to go to Greece.
It was an amazing, tranquil, rejuvenating spot, and you could tell that the Greeks knew location. So when they put things in certain spots, they knew the power and the significance of each location. And Temple of Poseidon, Theater of Epidaurus, Acropolis, unparalleled places.
So going to all of these incredibly monumental places, what has this trip and this career, what has it taught you?
Well, going to Athens taught me really, I've always wanted to go to Athens. It's sort of like a Mecca. It's sort of like your pilgrimage if you're a theater, if you're into theater at all. That is where you go. So for me, it was sort of my pilgrimage to go to the place where theater was created, theater was born. It sort of made me, not that I don't appreciate theater, but appreciate theater a little bit more, to see the actual places where people created it, the birthplace. So it gave me a very real reverence for the art form. You know, you can read about it, you can see it on TV, but to be there really hit home and gave me a deep personal connection.
And you said you were there for 6 days, correct?
6 days only, unfortunately. When we came back, we definitely wanted to go back because there's so much to see. Beautiful people, beautiful land, beautiful food, and hopefully we'll be back.
Thank you, Professor Donnarumma. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. For ICTV, I'm Mackenzie Parascondola.